Look at that smile. Who can say no to that? Hello and welcome back to the water. My name is Beast. Today we're back with IroSekai. Legitimately, I do like that. Just like for some reason, I just have like the weird desire to just pet her head. Like, I don't know what it is. Then again, I have like this weird fucking habit of like just petting people that are smaller than me anyway. So, but who knows? But yeah, more Irosekai today, and I'm going to be titling this part as part one of, the causes route. Also, you may not be able to see it because I'm currently wearing a jacket. However, I accidentally just tore open the side of this t-shirt because while it was still together, quote unquote, like this, it would occasionally feel very tight here. So while I was looking for food to make, I just like tried to pull a little bit here to get more space, and I barely exerted that much like force, and suddenly just rips. So yeah, I'm going with the sexy exposed shoulder look. Either way, I guess. Uh, yeah. Anyways, go ahead and repeat yourself.
お兄さんです。
Yeah, it did technically start earlier. Anyways, you know what? Might as well read him as well. I walk into the dining area and find Scuzz sitting at the table. What are you doing here all by yourself?
お兄さんです。
She turns to me and smiles.
お腹空きすぎてお夕飯まで待ちきれないのでここでこうして待機なのです。
You poor fool. You're sitting here till dinner.
私これからどんな美味しいお料理がここにずらり並ぶのか想像しただけでもうドキドキワクワク止まらないっていうか。いても立ってもいられないっていうか。
Ah, okay. I just hope the truth doesn't hurt too hard. Take notice of something she has in her hand. What have you been doing with that?
ああ、はい。夏目お姉さんからいただいた携帯の機能性を調べていたところなのです。
She leisurely fiddles with the phone as she kicks her legs under the table. Think you've learned your way around it yet? All of a sudden she frowns and tears start to form in the corners of her eyes. Huh? What's the matter? Did I step on a topic I shouldn't have?
聞いてください、お兄さん。私はやっぱりダメダメな子です。
What?
情けない話ですが、使い方がさっぱりです。携帯とは複雑回帰な代物なのです。
Oh, it's not bad.
あんな分厚い説明書を読まないことには起動もままならないなんてこんなことではどちらが説明しようとして調教されているのかわかりません。
Say what?
使うものと使われるもの、最初にはっきりとさせないことにはこの携帯との正しい関係は築いていけないのではないかと私は思うわけでして。また最初に戻ってしまいました。
Her face falls flat on the table.
もう嫌です。
Well, as you can bet your ass that the moment I heard the Moyada just slightly from the earphones, my first thought was just Nene saying Oichikairu, or whatever it was fucking pronounced as. Just like, I've had enough of this, I'm going home. I love Nene. Nene's great.
これで最初に戻ること20回以上です。この携帯はきっと私が嫌いなんです。
What are you trying to do?
私はあまりにも自分が不甲斐ないです。無生物相手にさえもこの失態
She lets out a loud sniffle, her eyes filled with tears.
このようなことで私はちゃんとこの先無事に生きていけるのでしょうか。
He's awfully upset about her luck with the cell phone. Do you want me do you want to tell me what you're trying to do? Maybe I can help.
ああ、はい。ですね。メールというのを見たいのです。たった今、どなたからか着信があったみたいでして。
Gotcha. Could you pass me the phone for a sec?
はいです。どうぞ。私の携帯、思う存分いじり倒してやってください。
Thanks.
どうですか？どこか壊れちゃったりしてますか？
Curious, she leans forward and peers at the phone screen.
もしかして、
ん？
私が主従関係をはっきりなんて生意気なことを考えていたせいで怒ってますか？
No, I can't act out on anything because it's an inanimate object. Okay, she was right. There is a new text.
新しいメールを見るのにそんな複雑な操作はいらないはずだけど。
Don't say that, Edna would be shy at her. Okay, I think I got it pulled up. After getting her to the desired screen through a single button press, I returned the phone to her, all the while resisting the urge to ask if she truly read the manual.
すごい！さすがはお兄さん。ボタン一つで屈服させるなんてものすごい神通力です。
She's an idiot. She stares at the screen with a wide smile. Whenever I talk to you, I feel my confidence increasing exponentially. It's strange. She looks up from the screen with a blank look on her face.
何がですか？
Nothing. So you're already texting with someone, huh? That's quick. You haven't even had the phone for long. Is it a friend from school?
このボタン一つ。
No!
大金持ちに。
She starts panting heavily. Wait, hold up. Pushing aside any feeling of guilt, I steal the phone from her hands and take a look. Spam from an online dating site, huh? Kind with a fishy message accompanied by a sign-up link. That's not the money you get. That's the absurd that's the absurd sign-up fee. Heck, it might even be more than that.
そうなのですか？どこかの優しいおじさまからの贈り物かと思いました。
Who normally thinks that? Once you click or respond or acknowledge them in any way, the messages don't stop.
でも突然のオレオレ詐欺にも臨機応変な対応をと決意した私としてはこれくらいのことでめげていてはいけないかなって。
The thing to learn is to learn to ignore them. What is that going to do for you, if anything?
いつだって私は臨戦態勢なんです。
Allow me to repeat in my question. What is that going to do for you, if anything? There's a bit of time before dinner, so I'm wandering around the dorm. In the process of that, I come across Ayumu standing near the entryway whilst removing his shoes. Did you go out somewhere, Ayumu?
水着を買いに。
Huh? I thought you said you already had a pair.
持ってない。大丈夫って言っただけだよ。
Oh, did you now? He gives a curt
商
nod.
店街の服屋さんが水着を売っていたのをちょうど昨日の帰り道で見かけたのを思い出したから。
So, that's why you said you'd be fine. But man, you just said something you still need to buy a pair. I was thinking you could have gone together.
ごめん。
He looks slightly
今度
disheartened.
からはそうするから。
It's fine, you don't have to feel guilty about it. So anyhow, did you find some you liked?
バッチリ。
Great.
T シャツも買ってきた。
Why a t-shirt?
日焼け対策の。上半身裸だと次の日が辛そうだから。
You're certainly gonna be well prepared.
夏は紫外線に気をつけなくっちゃいけないって雑誌で読んだ。
So the magazine was where you got the idea. Oh, that reminds me, Ayumu.
何？
Have you finished all your homework for tomorrow?
まだ今からやろうと思ってたところ。
Ah, were you?
勉強っていうのは本当に面白いって思う。
I wish I had that kind of
ユ
enthusiasm.
ーモアは楽しくない？
Well, to be honest, not really. Actually, if you're gonna do your homework now, do you mind if we do it together?
一緒に？
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not even close to finished with mine. I've been putting it off, telling myself I still have plenty of time left in the day. Well, you should fix my habit of procrastinating.
楽しくないなら 別に無理してやらなくてもいいんじゃないかな。
That is not how homework works. I guess. No, I feel like that would lead me down a slippery slope. And I have to do it, otherwise Mia will yell at me. Well, maybe not yell, but I could see her refusing to make me lunch anymore.
そうなんだ。
Yeah, she would. So if it's not too much of a hassle, could you help me?
僕と一緒に。
Yeah, I figured it might be a little more doable if we tackle it together. He silently stares at me.
いいよ。
After a moment or so, he nods. I don't know what that pause was for. Not that I can really ask
一
that.
緒に課題を片付ける。なんだかそういうの友達みたいだなと思った。
Yep. My lips naturally curved
お
to a
夕飯
smile.
まで二人で頑張ろう。
Sure, might slow you down though, so apologies in advance. Another fucking crime scene. Eventually, our much anticipated dinner time arrives.
皆さん、今日は私のために時間を割いていただき、ありがとうございます。
Unless we don't need a speech before our execution. Let's just get it over with.
自分で言うのもなんですが、自信があります。うまくできたと思います。はい。
The room fills with a round of applause, but as someone who knows of the horrors to come, I maintain a solemn silence. Kana? Did you taste everything beforehand?
もちろん、ちゃんとしました。バッチリ OK です。それで、肝心なものは？ああ、はい。ちょっと待っててください。今お持ちいたしますね。
She trots off to the kitchen.
ねえ、ゆうくん、聞いてもいい？
Sure, what is it?
まさかかなちゃんは料理が苦手だったりするの？
She peers off anxiously towards the kitchen as she inquires. I wonder if her honed instincts are warning her that there's danger afoot. What do I tell her?
夕飯の後にみんなが寝静まった頃くらいかな。いつも一人でガチャガチャ練習してたみたいだけど。
You noticed?
私って夜型だから夜食に何か残ってないかなって思って覗いた時にたまたま見たんだよ。
Let's see. In that case, I should be honest. She's not very good at cooking.
なになに？まさか鍋とか爆発させちゃう系？
Not exactly.
それとも触れる食材すべてをことごとく炭化させちゃう人？
That would be witchcraft, not cookery.
じゃあ、化学調味料と化学薬品を間違えて使っちゃったりする？
That goes way beyond mere food poisoning. After stopping and thinking about it for a second, though, I realized something. Actually, you know what? I might be onto something.
どういうこと？
I think Kyo's remark is around on the money.
へへへ。
For some reason, she seems touched by that.
正解者にはご褒美。頭撫でて、お兄ちゃん。
What? Why?
いいから。
Okay.
うーん。
Her eyes narrow in apparent bliss. Well, moving on. I say, continuing to ruffle Kyo's hair as she nestles up to me. Chemicals might be a bit of an exaggeration, but I could very easily believe that she's actually been accidentally been putting detergent in her food or something.
そこまでの味なの？
Oh, it looks perfectly fine and edible, but when you take a bite, oh god. Shigura appears to be experiencing traumatic flashbacks. He's twitching almost as if he's received an electric shock, not to mention his horribly pallid face. Horrifically pallid face. I advise you all to brace yourselves accordingly before eating what she's about to bring out.
覚悟しておけって。そういうのはもっと早く言ってよ。もう逃げられないじゃん。
Fear not, there's strength in numbers.
世は情けですか？
Yep, that's the idea.
やりました！正解です！
She cheers and jumps for joy.
私もご褒美を。席が隣じゃないとご褒美はもらえないの。うわー、向かいの席です。私。
席変わる？
本当ですか、お姉さん。
いいよ。
ありがとうございます。
Suzu gets up and Tsukasa trots over to fill the vacancy. She looks up at me, eyes full of expectation. I use a hand each to rub both of their heads simultaneously. A head pat in each hand. What the heck is even going on right now?
バカじゃないの?
Well, back to what I was saying. I want you all to know what you're getting into beforehand.
大丈夫です、私。どのようなものでも火を通していただけてさえいれば食べられますの
She
で。
looks ready to eat her own chair at this point.
地面に転がったものでも1分以内なら洗わなくてもいけますので。
One day I'm going to treat you to real food, I promise.
本当ですか?
私も
Huh?
私も何か美味しいものをいただけたらと。
Sure, we can all go together. As we're busy talking,
お待たせいたしました。
I hear the sharpening of the axe. Kana arrives back with plates in both hands.
何をやってるんですか、ユーマさん。
However, her expression quickly turns sour when she sees me rubbing the heads of the two girls next to me. Good question! I'll tell you what. That's a good question. Sorry. References. I wish I had a good explanation for this.
で、何を作ってくれたの? これはパスタ?
はい、そうです。少しでも皆さんに喜んでいただければと思って、私、頑張りました。
It's gonna magically be like she actually improved all of a sudden. Like they complained about her not tasting her food on the fucking... Actually, no, it's still the same day, so that doesn't actually work. What else? She then sets a plate in front of each of us.
美味しそうです。とても。
Don't let appearances fool you. It only looks good. The lumps kind of made me before it looked perfectly appetizing as well.
私、特別に不吉祥だってことはないと思うんですけど。
そうだね。
でも、ここまで到達するまで時間がかかってしまいました。それでも地道に頑張ったんです。どうか食べてみてください。お願いします。
Silence ensues.
どうかいたしましたか?
私、思うんだけど、別に苦手なら無理して練習することないんじゃない？
どうしてですか?
何事にも適材適所というものがあると思うの。
適材適所。
そう。ユーマも私も料理ができるんだから、できることはできるものに任せてくれればいいのに。
それは。
あなたは掃除が得意なんだから、そういう長所を伸ばせばいいんじゃないかって思うけど。
Everybody nods in unison. They must have overheard what I told Suzu earlier.
でも。
Her head is hung in
そ
dejection.
れでもやっぱり誰かに喜んでもらえるかもしれない特技とかはできるだけ多い方がいいって思いますし、それに得意料理の一品くらいは欲しいところなんです。そういうのを諦めたくないんです。私だって女の子ですもん。
そう
なんです。はい。ともかく頑張って作りました。味見もしました。少なくともちゃんと食べられます。そこのところは保証します。
She clasps her hands together as she makes her plea.
だからどうか。
She squeezes her eyes shut, resembling in many ways right now a person confessing their sins to a priest.
どうぞお願いします。食べちゃってください。おかわりだっていっぱいあるので遠慮なさらず。
What? Everyone is staring at me.
いや、ここはほら、旦那が先陣を切るものなんじゃないのかなっ ってさ。
I'm not her husband.
やっぱり大事な役目を取っちゃ悪いでしょ。
You don't get to call her the wife now, considering how upset you were at first. What special privilege?
そうなの。夫婦間の愛情確認に他人が入り込むのは無粋だと思うの。
おっと、僕はそろそろ出かけなくちゃいけない。
You sit right there! You've come this far and now you're chickening out? As we're busy bickering amongst ourselves.
それでは
Tsukasa grabs hold of her fork, her eyes gleaming with determination.
私が行かせていただきます。
No, Tsukasa! Don't do it! Don't leave this world without me!
お腹いっぱいで死ねるならそれはそれでもなのです。
She clasps her hands together, having made peace with her inevitable demise.
どうか私のような小うるさいのがいたなというだけのことでも覚えていていただければ幸せだと私はそう思いますです。いただきます。
She takes a forkful of pasta and stuffs it in her mouth. Ah!
と。
もしもし
It's gonna actually taste good or something. Here it comes.
すごい
What?
すごい美味しいです。
She falls into a
こんな美
daze.
味しいもの食べたことないです。
She proceeds to zestfully shovel in mouthful after
お
mouthful.
姉さんおかわりいいですか？メイドのお姉さん。
Did you mix drugs in there?
はい、もちろんです。ありがとうございます。
Kana gleefully runs off to the kitchen.
そうなんだ。美味しいんだ。
Suzu heaves a sigh of relief, then picks up her own
な
fork.
んだよ。無駄に心配させてくれちゃって。なんだか損した気分だよ。
ちょっと待ってくれ。
Shiguro interjects and continues in a hushed
司
voice.
君はどんなものでも本気で美味しいと言いそうだ。
Even after all said and done, he remains ever cautious. Though, as the one who's suffered the most at the hands of Kana's cooking, I can hardly blame him. Suzu stops her fork in mid-air before it enters her mouth.
もういいや。めんどくさい。
Suzu.
次、行かせていただきます。
She offers a salute before putting the fork into her mouth. How is that?
なんだ。
ん？
普通に美味しいよ。これ。
She blinks repeatedly, surprised.
ほんと？
美味しい。パスタってすごい。
スパゲッティじゃなくてパスタと呼ぶだけでなんだかリッチになった気分になります。
Everybody adds their words of praise. Huh? Perhaps my worries were unneeded. I'm sorry, Kana.
何がですか、ユーマさん。
To be honest, I didn't quite trust your abilities.
まず食べてから謝った方がいいんじゃないかな。
She has a point. Let's try it. I place my hands together. Take a bite. That was really good. My eyes fly open.
本当ですか、ユーマさん。
Yeah, for real. I'm in awe. I can't believe how you managed to get so good in such a short period of time. She does a little tiny fist pump.
もっと褒めてください。
That's amazing. I can tell you really tried hard,
撫
Kana.
でてもらいたいです。
Why does everybody want their head rubbed? You want me to rub your head?
さっき二人にしてたみたいに、私
Oh,
も撫
right.
でてください。
Sure, that's easy. I'll gladly do that for you.
ありがとうございます。私、感激です。
However, it was but a dream. Ah. It looks like I blacked out. I awake with my face planted on the table.
大丈夫、ゆうくん。目がうつろだけど。
Where am I?
大変です。お兄さんが記憶喪失です。
How much of that was a dream, and how much actually happened?
一口食べただけで、バタリ。
Right. Did you guys have near-death experiences too?
私たちのご飯はとても美味しいけど。
Then why was mine? I weakly lift myself up. Everything in front of me turns into a distorted blur. I see Kana fidgeting
ユー
apologetically.
マさんのは皆さんとは別
Mine wasn't the same as theirs.
ユーマさんには絶対に美味しいって言ってもらいたくて、だからいっぱいいろんなことしました。口には出せないようなことをたくさんたくさん。
How am I supposed to interpret that?
言えません、恥ずかしくて。
Her cheeks flush a light shade of pink.
まずそうですね、口に出せるところで言えば、ユーマさんの分はパスタを生地から作ってるんですけど。
すっごいなあ。それができるだけでも十分だって思うけど。
ありがとうございます。ですけど、今日は生地を練るときに使う小麦粉と水を入れたらブクブク泡立つ白い粉と間違えてしまいましたけど。
Can you repeat that?
泡が出るってことは大丈夫なものだから泡が出るんですよね。石鹸みたいに汚いものをきれいにしてくれるんですよね。
知ってる？それって重曹っていうのよ。
重症？
I have to do everything in my power to resist the urge to quip at her. Your head is full of bubbles.
えらい。男の子だな。
She was just up to the side, just like stretching up. You're a good boy. You didn't fucking buck her.
とにかくそれ以外にもいろいろと口に出せないような手間を惜しまずに作りました。愛情を込めてしっかりと。
Love. Love.
管理人さんにはユーマさんに食べてもらう用の料理を食べてもらったんですけど、美味しいって言ってくださいましたから。
僕はそのような口に出せないようなレシピを食べていたのか。
I don't know who I'm meant to point the finger of blame at here.
大丈夫ですか？お兄さん。
Am I still alive?
もちろんです。バッチリしっかり生きておられます。
Oh, thank God. Life is wonderful. The joy of my continued existence flows through my veins. I always thought that when on the brink of death, your whole life is meant to flash before your
決まっ
eyes.
たのですか？
Who could say? What I saw was too vivid to be a dream. Felt no less real than this feels right now.
なるほど。そうですか。
She folds her arms and nods
現
repeatedly.
実とは夢を見ているようなものなのかもしれませんね。
She suddenly begins to philosophize. Talking is hard.
私もいつかメイドのお姉さんみたいにお兄さんのためにお料理を頑張ってみようかと思うので、その時はもしよかったらですが食べてみてほしいのです。
My guess is that he probably, depending on who is the fucking quote-unquote route, he asks someone else. The whole, like, am I alive? Sure, of course, I will. It'll be my pleasure.
よろしくお願いしますです。
She smiles adorably as her cheeks flush slightly. The murder scene.
さあ、今日の分の日記を書こう。
I guess.
今日から日記を書くのは管理人室でだな。心機一転、楽しんでいこうじゃないか。なんだよ、今日は一段とやる気がない。
Oh, hey, new
という
CG.
か正気がないぞ。大丈夫か？
Oh, hey, he's actually, like, hugging her. That's adorable. That's real adorable. I kind of wish I would just continue on for like 30 more minutes yesterday, so I could have used this CG instead of using the CG of just the book that I plan on using. I nearly lost my life today, Shinko. Whatever vitality I still have left is gonna be in low supply naturally.
ユーマの料理だけ特別に頑張るなんて可愛いところあるじゃないか。
It would be adorable if she doesn't try to poison me. I mean, the sentiment itself I do appreciate. I don't have any problem admitting that. I still can't believe it. But I still can't help but view it as her attempting to poison me. It's an unmistakable truth. People often say that love is the secret ingredient with the power to make food taste delicious, but today is the first I've ever learned of it being capable of poisoning.
なあ、ユーマ。
Yeah? Carry on writing with my pen begrudgingly.
あのさ、今日一日ずっとそばで見ていて思ったんだけど、
What you wonder about?
料理一つでそこまでへたばるようなことかなって。
Stop writing where I'm at. If only I could have given some of that to you to try.
私に食事はいらないから。
Yeah, I know. It's just musing.
だけどつくづく不思議だよ。
What is?
ユーマの言うことが本当だとして、どうやったらそこまで料理を破滅的なものに仕上げられるのかな。
I wonder that myself, but for some people cooking is just like an unsolvable puzzle.
そうなんだ。でも私は料理上手だぞ。
Oh, really? I don't think you've told me that. That's somewhat surprising.
得意料理はホットケーキなんだ。
Does making pancakes even count as cooking? Yes, it does.
だな。
She puffs out her cheeks petulantly.
あれはどんな不吉祥にでもそれなりに作れる至高のレシピだぞ。
That's wrong. Part of me wants to jibe at her, so are you saying you're bad at cooking? But I better not.
手間も材料も少ないのに美味しく完成できる。あれを考えた人は本当に素晴らしいなって私は思う。
Here's the thing, the easiest thing to make and make good is scrambled egg, let's be honest. You like pancakes, don't you?
好きだったと過去形にしなければいけないけど。
I always love putting butter and honey on pancakes, though that kind of racks up the calorie count.
私は何もつけずに食べるのが好きだな。
Really?
そう、ホットケーキというのはだな。あれはもう生地が焼き上がったあの状態ですでに完成されているんだ。それ以上手のつけようがないくらい完全完璧に。
I don't know, don't they just can't... don't they taste kind of bland if you just eat the bread? The what? This is the first time I've ever heard someone refer to a pancake as bread. Hold up. I don't believe that that's a thing, but who knows? Are pancakes bread? This is a type of batter bread. Okay, apparently they're cake, they're breads. Fuck, I'm kind of hungry. For pancakes specifically. Ooh. Oh hey, just like that. There's a Japan section, and after talking about okonomiyaki and dorayaki, comes in. The Japanese also have created a souffle-style cooked-in rings pancake, which is taller and fluffier than the American pancakes it is inspired by, and found in Singapore, Toronto, Australia, and the United Kingdoms. So, of course, I have to pronounce Toronto as Tronto. Legally obligated at this point. What the fuck? What the fuck? Sorry, I just got very, very fucking confused by something someone sent me. It's really a fucking topic, but can I just talk about how it's still weirdly funny to me. The labyrinth archetype in Yu-Gi-Oh! And yes, it's labyrinth, not labyrinth. Labyrinth. If I remember correctly, the Japanese title of the archetype is essentially like labyrinth, but spelled out in a way where it can be, where the start can be read as love you instead of labyrinth. And the funniest thing is that there's in a lot of the labyrinth card, there is like the knight that is going through the labyrinth. And we've never seen the knight like detailed enough or outside of a chibi, so it, quite frankly, all we know is that they're a blonde knight. I love how the Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan art community just universally decided because of that it's gay girls, isn't it? Like they saw chibi blonde knight. They must be gay girls. Actually, I'm curious if there's any card where you can even just slightly properly see her. Here we go. Labyrinth Knight. Oh, actually, no. Now that I look at it, nope, that's confirmed the girl. I somehow never took a close look at the art for Welcome Labyrinth, and that is a knight with a armored skirt. That is a girl. I'm the idiot. So I'm actually curious if they're ever gonna make like a knight, like the knight has a labyrinth card. That would actually be interesting how that would could possibly support the archetype. Anyways.
そんなことはない。あれが私には一番美味しいんだ。そういうのは邪道だと私は思う。
What's sacrilegious?
すでに出来上がってしまっているものに、さらに何かをゴテゴテ付け加えるような真似は。
Oh. To be fair, I prefer like fucking pancakes on their own, on their own as well at this point. And it was just because I don't like overly sweet things anymore. Like, if I were to ever eat pancakes with something at this point, I think I feel like I would just use some like a chocolate sauce or something like that, like a dark chocolate sauce or something. It's just something that is still sweet but not overly sweet. Like already like, yes, I eat a lot of chocolate. Like fucking, this is like essentially chocolate but with cookies. This essentially. I eat this a lot. But I surprisingly can't eat that much chocolate. Like only certain brands, and it's always not just the chocolate on their own. Like this one I can eat because it has the cookies with it. Like it evens out a little bit to my palate. So I can eat like maybe like even if I'm feeling it, fucking 2 bars of that. Because I didn't eat anything for it during the day or some bullshit. And when it comes to the Wunderbar, it's more cookie and peanut butter and peanuts than it is chocolate. There's just a chocolate coating over it all. So that also works out. But just chocolate normally, I can't really eat that much anymore at this point. Like, it just becomes too sweet to me. If only she could have directed those words to our chef in training, Kana.
それはそうと。
ん？
今週末は海なんだ。
That's the plan.
いいな。
What's the matter?
私も泳ぎたい。
Well, I wish you could too.
ずるいぞ。
At this point, she purses her lips and starts
い
pouting.
つもユーマばっかり楽しんで。
What am I supposed to do about that? Did I look like I was having fun today?
命が尽きるかもしれないって思うくらいには楽しんでいたように見える。
I could go on this entire night refuting her on that point. I could go on this entire night refuting her on that point. This doesn't feel quite right, though.
何が？
Given your personality, I'd expect you to never admit that you actually wanted to go to the beach to swim with us. She'd insisted again and again that you didn't want to, hiding the fact that... she'd insist again and again that you didn't want to, hiding the fact that you actually did want to go really badly, but was just too embarrassed to admit as such.
言ったろ？私は素直に生きるんだって。
Oh yeah. Try to picture it in my mind. Shinker on the beach. Doesn't seem like a bad combination. For some reason, when I envision it, the only two people on the beach are her and me.
私の
ん？
私の水着姿を見てみたいだろ
She grins at me cheekily. Actually, yeah, I think I would.
Huh?
She didn't expect the honest answer. On second thought, no, I think I would. On second thought, no, I think I would. I really would. I nod resolutely. I'm sure you'd look great in any kind of swimsuit.
う。そうか。
She stares downward, bashfully. Shinku? Maybe she thought I was merely responding to her in jest and kind. Hello? That's exactly why I responded in the way that I did. If that's how she interpreted it, though, then why is she acting the way she is now? Where does awkwardness arise from?
私もう寝るな。
Yeah, okay. Switch off the lights and walk to the bed and lie down. Good night, Shinku. Shinku?
おやすみ、ユーマ。
Feel a soft, warm sensation as her fingertips stroke my forehead.
ユーマ。お前の明日が今日よりもずっと楽しく幸せなことで満たされているようにって祈ってるよ。
Once I close my eyelids, I dream once again. Feathers falling from the sky. The beach! Yeah, I absolutely should have put this in last part as well.
ついに
Like I fucking jumped the gun way too fucking early. And a bunch of people are gonna fucking tell me that I jumped the gun in the part without realizing that I probably already realized it. God damn it! But hey, now I can hit the part and I get to use that Shinku CG as a thumbnail. Yeah, that is actually what I'm gonna do. Like, yeah, sure, I've only recorded for 44 minutes. However, I do have work tomorrow, so I prefer the additional time to just chill on my own and potentially go to bed early. Even, who knows? Quite frankly, no one does. I know actually, but I'm not gonna tell you. Bye. Actually, I don't know. That was a joke. I never know what I'm gonna fucking do.